This is the Schmo with the Pro with the number 13th ranked UFC Heavyweight. He's 10-2, 3-0 in the UFC. Two of those being Performance of the Night bonuses. Tom Aspinall in the flesh, Las Vegas. How we doing?
I'm doing excellent, thanks. How are you doing?
The Schmo can't complain. Fresh off a plane from Cleveland. Not as far, though, from you traveling across the pond.
Yeah, 24-hour trip again. 24-hour trip. I was pushing for that UFC London. Just wasn't meant to be this time, Mr. Schmo, so next time, I think, hopefully.
Yes, a lot of adjustments. We all thought September 4th was going to be over there in London. Instead, we're back here in Vegas, UFC Vegas 36. You got your teammate, Darren the Gorilla Till. He is headlining against Derek Brunson. We got you, co-main event, against Sergey Spivak. It was a last-minute, though, opponent change for you.
They took one Sergey in, put another Sergey. They took one Sergey out, put another one in. So, a bit like, do you know the song, the Hokie Pokie?
And you turn yourself around, that's what it's all about.
Exactly. You put your Sergey in, your Sergey out. You know the one. Yeah.
That's right.
That's how it works. But, yeah, we move forward.
Different spellings of the name. Paklovic or Pavlicic, he was number 15, and then you got Spivak, number 14. You've been tied to a fight with this man in the past, though, haven't you?
Yeah, we were supposed to fight one time. Actually, the exact same thing happened with him. He pulled out like a week before, so we're gonna get our time. It was meant to be this time, so it's gonna be a good one.
So where were you when you found out that he had to pull out for those visa issues?
I was in bed the night before we left, so trying to get a little early night in before the early morning flight, and I got a text, and then I got another text, and my phone wouldn't stop vibrating. And then I got up, and I knew that there was going to be a change. But luckily, we've got a fight, so that's all that matters. We're going to keep moving forward.
Yes, indeed. Looking to go 4-0 in the UFC. Now talk to the Schmo for a second. We're over in Cleveland last night. We saw Tommy Fury. He got another victory. It was his first one here on American soil. The Schmo knows you've got some sparring done with the Fury brothers. A Huey Fury, the cousin of Tyson Fury and Tommy Fury.
I've actually sparred 5 Furies. 5 Furies over the years. Yeah, Tommy, the Furies are not easy. They're not easy guys to spar, so me and Tommy have been in there back and forward over the years, and it was a good fight. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, the Schmo enjoyed it, but the big storyline is Tommy Fury going to fight Jake Paul next? Do you think if that fight actually happens, Tommy Fury beats Jake Paul?
I think Tommy Fury will beat Jake Paul, personally. Yeah. Tommy Fury used to knock me all over the place when we used to spar. We used to have some bad sessions. I'd be down on the floor, I'd be up. He'd be down on the floor, he'd be up. Tyson would jump in, he'd be on the floor, he'd be up. Then it was like that the whole time. But so Tommy Fury's he can take a few shots, definitely. So he's going to beat Jake Paul.
Yeah. Well, the Schmo's surprised that you haven't convinced Tyson Fury to dabble in MMA yet.
I've not spoken to him for a long time, actually. I think he's mostly in America at the moment. So obviously I'm in the UK, so we don't see each other too much. But I'm sure he's going to have a go one day. What do you think?
Yeah, well, he's got business to attend to. October 9th, he's got the trilogy fight with Deontay Wilder, and then everyone wants to see the Joshua fight for the baddest man of the planet in boxing, of course.
Yeah, Fury can beat them both in one night. Absolutely no issues. He can go back-to-back. He can do Wilder first, give him a 5-minute break, and then he can beat Joshua. No problem.
High praise.
High praise. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, the Schmo's got to ask you this. Let's talk about the heap. The top of the heap of the heavyweight division here in the UFC, man. Were you surprised that they made an interim title fight for Cyril Gane and Derek Lewis and didn't have, Francis Ngannou fight that heavyweight title and defend that first?
Bit odd move by the UFC. I didn't really understand that one. I don't know why that happened, but on the other hand, I am looking forward to a Cyril Gane versus Ngannou. That will be some interesting stuff.
That's right, man. How many fights you reckon you think it'll be for you, Tommy Aspinall, to get some title contention?
27, something like that. Yeah.
It's a lot of fights.
I need the experience. Why not?
That's right.
Yeah.
Good mindset. What are you, 28 years young?
I'm 28 years young, yeah. So I've got around about 20 years left, something like that. 30 years left. So yeah, another 27 fights. I'll be ready for the title shot, I think.
Who would you say is going to be, the second ever champion from the UK? Obviously, we got Bisping. He was the first. But would you say it'd be an Arnold Allen at the featherweight division, a Leon Edwards in the welterweight division, you in the heavyweight division, or maybe a Darren the Gorilla Till in the middleweight division?
I'm glad you mentioned Arnold Allen because he's very underrated. I really appreciate Arnold Allen and his skill set. But saying that, I think Leon Edwards is next, personally. Again, Leon Edwards, very underrated. Good skills, great everywhere. I think he can beat Usman when his time is right.
What can we expect from the debut of Paddy the Pimblett? Obviously, everyone wants to make the comparisons to Conor McGregor, Cage Warriors, champions featherweight division. Is the hype here? Are we going to see some flashy stuff Saturday, September 4th?
To be honest with you, I don't really know Paddy Pimblett very well. I've never really met him or anything. So I've not really followed his career too much, even though he's from the UK. And I train in Liverpool, so we train in the same city and stuff. But I've not really followed his career too much. I don't really watch his fights, so I don't really know what he's about too much, to be honest. But from what I've seen, he does look good.
That's fair. But what about wrestling Callum Bisping? You know, the son of Michael Bisping. He got the goods. Do you think there's a future with him maybe in the UFC or other MMA promotions?
Callum Bisping has got the goods. The guy he was slamming me all over the place. We wrestled, suplexed me about 5 times, sprawled my face straight in the floor. It was a bad time. So I think he's got a big future here.
Can we say maybe that was the start of getting you into that WWE career? Because we know you are a showbiz type of guy, and maybe some wrestling could help with that.
I want to do it all, man. Not just WWE. I want to do WWE. I want to have a boxing fight. Obviously, everyone's doing that. I want to play rugby as well. I want to take over The Rock's job, start doing movies and stuff. Yeah, I just want to do it all. I want to do everything.
But as of right now, why are you the future of the UFC heavyweight division?
Just because I am super fast, super handsome, super charismatic, and I'm just different to the rest of them.
He's so cool, calm, and collected. You wouldn't know this guy's got a fight this week. We get a final message for all the Tom Aspinall fans out there worldwide.
Yeah, just tune in and enjoy it. And just enjoy yourself. It's going to be good.
We got a prediction for you? Another performance of the night bonus? At least make that prediction?
I'm about that money. So, yeah, I want the performance. I think it's going to be it's going to be something unorthodox. I think it's going to be like an elbow from the bottom. Yeah, big elbow from my back. Something like that.
He's coming off the high of beating an MMA legend and Andrei Arlovsky. He's the pro Tom Aspinall on the Schmo, Las Vegas. It goes down September 4th, UFC Vegas 36. We're out.